In the previous lesson, I've shown you a number. This number indicates performance, but what exactly is web performance? And I want to talk about this in this lesson. Okay, so if you have a website and you want to evaluate the performance, this is not a simple task because who decide about the quality of the web app? Does it have good performance or bad performance, and who decide on this? So is it the developer and the QA team, or the team lead, product manager, or VP R&D, CEO, client? Who decide about the performance? And this is one thing. And the other thing is, how do you determine if you have good performance or bad performance or excellent performance? How can you measure this? So Google came out with tools that measure web performance per page. And one of the tools is called Page Speed Insight. Okay, so if I will look for Page Speed Insight, then I will land on the page that we have used before. So if I want to put here Google, then this tool will analyze the performance of this page, and it will analyze it for mobile and for desktop. And there are grades and there are metrics. Okay, so this is how one of the way to evaluate the web performance. This is what I've done on previous lesson. And you can ask yourself, but why do I care about these Google performance tools, this Page Speed Insight or other tools? Well, there are a few reasons that should make you use these tools. First, if your website is slow, then a user will not spend a lot of time in your website. And if your website is selling something, then you will get maybe sales. But if you will improve your performance, then you most likely increase your revenue. And there are evidence for this. And this is for Google statistic. And you can see here that a company that improved their performance increased the revenue by 53%. So and conversion rate by 33%. And here also, when they have improved the core web vitals, okay, the core web vitals you see are these numbers, and these numbers affect directly the grade that you get here. So when you are improving these metrics, you are improving this number, and you are improving the speed of the page, and people are most likely to spend more time on the page. And this is what the statistic says. Okay? And when you improve the performance, you get a better bounce rate. So it is important to improve the performance in terms of financial aspect. This is one aspect. And using the Google performance tool, it's very easy because you just invoke the tool and you get a number. If the number is close to 100, it's good. If it's close to 0, it's bad. And you can use this during development, okay? And you can use it in regression test, because if suddenly, before launching your product, you see that the number dropped from maybe by 20%, and something has happened. So you need to check yourself. And this is also important because this tool is from Google, and Google are the one that rank your site upon Google, upon search in Google. So if you are performing bad using page speed insight, then it might be possible that Google will reduce your ranking. So there are very good reasons to use these performance tools, and for sure you want your website to have good performance, and this tool help you estimate the performance. So one of the tools is the page speed insight, and it reports on the performance, both mobile and desktop. We saw it, and we can also, there are also suggestions how you can improve the performance. Let's go for here, and for example, he is saying you can reduce unused JavaScript. So in this case, some JavaScript is not used, and there are other suggestions. Do not use passive. Okay, so there are suggestions that can help you, and during the course I've used the suggestion to improve drastically the performance of my website. You can use it for lab data and field data, but in our case it was very useful to use it for lab data because it can help us in development, and we can improve the performance in development before we are launching our product. So we saw how to invoke it, as I have shown it before, and we saw that there are a grade for mobile and for desktop, and the grade is composed of few metrics, and these 3 metrics are called Core Web Vitals. And each one of them, these Core Web Vitals, are metrics that Google has invented on May 2020. And each one tests something else. So the LCP measure loading performance, and FID measure interactivity, and CLS measure visual stability. The bottom line is the grade here, and the recommendation how to improve the performance.